You're not in the nation. I mean, you're in the nation, but you haven't come inside. Hell, you don't tell the Catholic priest if he changes and sends a priest over here and another priest there. You don't go tell him, Cardinal so-and-so, you were wrong for doing that. Because it ain't none of your business what they do. So don't do that to the nation. We're a nation. We all are under authority. For those of you that love Khalid, you don't love him more than me. I raised him. He's my son. So don't you think that there's some problem? I mean, there is a problem, but it's not a problem for you to get involved in. Khalid has to resolve that with us.
Yes, sir.
He will.
Yeah, Khalid, see, they wrong, man. Hey, man, you're as hard as you work for the nation. See what minister doing, the minister ain't even talking to you.
Look, brother. I'm not an unrighteous guy. Sometimes you don't know what a man is doing for you by what you think he's doing to you. Now, I'm telling you, inside the nation, you can come as you are, but you can't stay as you are. There's certain rules, there's certain regulations, there's certain protocols. We are organized, that's why we survive. We don't have no Negro business up in here. We know our brother is talented, our brother is gifted, but your gift has to be used within the framework of the organizational structure, the discipline, the laws, the protocols. And when you step outside of that, then you're on your own. Y'all know that. You know, as bad as I need help, I'm not going to push no help out. But you can't come on my mission and tell me how to do my job. If you see me picking up a table and I got one end of it up, don't ask me put my end down. Get on the other end and pick that up. I got the nation up and haven't fired a shot.
Yes, sir.
I'm winning the hearts of my people without killing nobody. Don't you know we could kill? That's what we were before I called them out of darkness. We ain't no punks up in here. Some of these hypocrites, envious ones, saw the people from the east come and put a little turban on my head. They say, oh, Farrakhan is sold out. The Arabs ain't got no money to buy me. America got more money than the Arabs, so hell, if the government can't buy me, they can't. Why you think so little, man? I worked 42 years of my life for this. Farrakhan sold out. Farrakhan getting soft. Farrakhan getting wise.
That's right.
And a wise man moves skillfully through his enemies.
Come on.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I would get you safely across on my shoulders. Well, will you get up on my shoulder and let me carry you? See, I'm a guided man. I don't have to tell you the strategies or the tactics that I'm using. Hell, and if you could understand every move that I made, you'd be the leader. But I think I've worked for you long enough to have earned your trust.
Yes, you have. That's right. That's right.
When you saw them put that turban on my head, they didn't make me what God had not already made me.
That's right.
I wouldn't even have accepted it. I told them, I said, look, they said they would like to turban you. I said, well, I will accept it as long as they don't think they're making me something that Allah had already made me. And as long as they don't put that turban on my head thinking that I owe them allegiance.
That's right. That's right. That's actual fact.
That's a fact.
That's right.
And you know what they told me? They said, no, sir. They want to put that on you to recognize you as their leader. I didn't ask for this. Some of you, my dear Muslim brothers, I love you. If you love Allah and you love Prophet Muhammad and you love the Quran, I love you.
Yes, that is right.
But brothers, I'm not going to throw away Elijah Muhammad because you don't like him.
That's right.
See, look, brothers, let me tell you something. I don't talk to you about what I do because I'm not looking for the press. But I went to Mecca and wrangled with the scholars for 3 days.
Yes, sir.
I went with witnesses.
Yes, sir.
And the heavy scholars hit me with, what is Islam, you know? And when I talked back to them, they couldn't sleep.
That's right.
For 3 nights, the sheikhs couldn't get no sleep.
That's right. Come on.
As God is my witness, I wouldn't lie to you. At the end of the 3 days, they said these words to me. Farrakhan, when a man is sick, he goes to see the doctor. And when a man is ignorant, he comes to see the scholars. So I said, are you the scholars?
Come on, listen. Listen.
See, there's one thing you got to know about me. See, my father made me a man.
Yes, sir. That's right.
I was in the house of Saddam Hussein 3 days before the bombs fell.
That's right.
And I told them to their face they were wrong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, brothers, you just don't know your brother.
Come on.
I don't have to blow my horn. But to even hint to people that I have deviated, when you know that I gave my word that if I deviated, I give you permission to take my life.
Yes, sir. That's right.
I'm the only leader that I know of that put his own life on the line with his people. I dog it, but look here. If you ever come to my door,
come on,
brothers, you better be able to prove what you think Because if you make the wrong move, may God have mercy on your soul.
That's right.
If I were all of you, and if I were President Clinton and Congress, I would leave Farrakhan alone. Because tied to Farrakhan is supreme power. And I mean, he will kill all of America. All of it will go down. Your life is not more valuable than the man whom God has raised to save your life. And to destroy that life is equal to destroying the whole of humanity. Don't let envy of what appears to be success drive you crazy.
That's right.
They came to my door from the east, and there were 3 of them in particular who were wiser than all the rest, and they represent over 400 million Muslims.
Come on, listen.
They frightened me because it was just a conference. But they said it was the best conference they'd ever been to in all their Islamic lives.
That's right, that's what they said.
They used 3 words to describe me.
Yes, sir. Listen.
I don't like to talk about it because it fans the flame of envy. The government would like Muslims to kill Muslims.
That's right.
That's what the government wants. The government would love for some Muslim brother to think he's doing God a favor, take Farrakhan out. Oh, brother, that would be a terrible mistake. You would kill the only voice you have because you don't understand?
Come on.
May Allah bless you to get some sense. I love you all. And I know if you think like that, you just don't understand.
That's right.
I pray that Allah will bless you with understanding. Yes, because those men that came from the east, I don't know them.
Listen.
They were kissing me on my cheek.
That's right.
Kissing me on my lips.
That's right, sir.
Kissing my shoulders like I've seen them do the kings in Arabia.
That's right. Listen.
They frightened me. They call me Mahdi.
That's right.
That means guide. Not for us, but for them. They call me Mujaddid.
Listen.
I didn't ask for this. I don't call myself none of this.
No, you don't.
I'm just Brother Farrakhan. I like just to be brother.
That's right.
They call me Mujaddid. The Mujaddid is one who comes at the beginning of every century to revive and renew the faith. And the last thing they said that they thought they saw in me was Khalifa.
Yes, sir. Listen.
The successor of the Prophet himself. I don't ask for this. I am what I am. I'm a Muslim. I submit my will to do the will of God. I don't fear nothing or nobody. And you never hear me attack Muslims. I don't even attack Negro leaders. I go after the kings and the rulers.